Yo, what is up, everyone? Welcome back. This will be part 4 of this local Comic-Con haul pickup. I've already gone through 2 or 3 really big stacks. Still got more in here in this full box, so it'll be at least 2 more videos before I get it all done. But yeah, feel free to go back and check out parts 1, 2, and 3. 3 was a little longer. This will be my 4th go at it. I think I left off with this guy, Supernova appearance, kind of the Supernova saga. I definitely have that issue of Avengers as well as this one, but they're good doubles to have. Blastar's one of my favorite villains, so I think a lot of people in their run around 300 or 310. So that's just kind of around the era where it's a bit daunting to get all the 300s as well. And I don't care for too many of them. I originally collected up to like 350, 357, late 340s or 350 something. 340s I think gave you Rage and some Doctor Doom books, and then I think there was like another art change around the 350s to 360s, so I just kind of dropped off there. But I have gone back and collected almost all of them. I have a 1 through 402 near full run. I picked up like 2 or 3 of the ones I was missing in this big old lot here, so just cool. A Palmer cover for sure, Tom Palmer. I don't know who else would be on it. I can tell. Ryan Palmer. I think this Nova one is as well. Some more Tom Palmer action. Good 90s, 80s, 90s artists. Yeah, 80s for sure. This one is Buscema and Palmer. Buscema is how you're supposed to say that. I went the longest time saying Buscema, but I've heard it from people who knew, like friends of his mouth, like other creators' mouth. It's how do you say it? Buscema is how you're supposed to say it. Buscema. And I would always say Buscema. Buscema, I've heard it all. And that would be Sal. So Sal Buscema. Buscema is how you're supposed to say it. So it's like Kurt Busiek. I always thought it was Busiek. Kurt Busiek. But from his mouth, it's Busiek. And then he was saying that in an interview I saw with him, he said for the longest time he was also saying it wrong. And he's like, well, it turns out you say it the exact same way you say my last name. Where it's like Busiek, Buscema. It's like that. So that's kind of how I try to remember it now. If you want to correctly say John and Sal Buscema, that's how you're supposed to be saying it. But it's really hard to break the habit of saying Buscema. I said that for so many years. I love when people still say Ramida or Ramida. Like, no, that one's pretty clearly Ramita. But I totally get it. I mean, it's all name pronunciation is often open to interpretation. I mean, if you don't already know somebody with that last name or close to it or know what to relate it to, it's kind of just your own guess. And until you meet that creator themselves or someone else with that last name, and some people with the same last name pronounce it differently, so until you hear it from the horse's mouth, you really don't have no way of knowing for sure. So anyway, it's a case of Majolnir. Alright, anyway, got this Tales of the Green Lantern Corps #2. Been after this book for a while. It is a underrated key. It's the first appearance of it's like Death, Necron, I want to say. Yeah, Necron. And I've read this story. I think you get like a cameo at the beginning. There's a full page of him. It's really cool. I think that's his hand. You see like an eyeball on one of these pages. God damn it. That guy, I don't remember his name, but he's in this. You get like all the lanterns in this. There's his eye. That's kind of a brief cameo. But then later in the book, you get a full page of him. And I believe he was like the underlying villain for Blackest Night. Like he was who Black Hand was trying to raise. Or bring back or whatever. So that's Necron for you. Good first appearance. Underrated key. It's almost hard to find this for less than $10. Even like a fine copy, very good to very fine, it'll still cost you almost $10, maybe even 15. I got this for 2. So I'm happy to have it. Be keeping that one. Cool book. I do have to check my messages. Okay. Only got a few minutes before my daughter gets dropped off. Another bear cover. Mentioned in previous videos that I collect bear covers. Whether it's a snow bear or a mutant bear, I still want it. And another Micronauts book, so I doubled my Micronauts collection, because all I have so far is issue 1. I do need that issue 8 or 9 is the first Captain Universe. I would like to pick that book up. Okay, I had to pause that for a second, so hopefully I'm still in the same frame. But I picked this one up because it is a sort of an in-the-mouth cover. It really isn't. But I didn't look that hard at it. I didn't know if like maybe one of these characters is halfway in there, or if this whole thing is actually in his mouth or not. Whatever. I probably won't hold on to this book. It doesn't really qualify, but it's still a cool looking cover nonetheless. I'll flip through it and check it out. Picked up the Uncanny X-Men Regenesis #1. I wasn't sure if I had this book. I don't know if that counts in the regular Uncanny run, if that was like after 600 or something, or a little before 600. When it says ongoing, you never know. Sometimes whatever. Wolverine 1/2. This does not have the COA like a lot of these 1/2 books did from Wizard, unless it's tucked away in the pages. Savage Wolverine #1. I have that book. I'll probably sell that copy. I did promise to talk about Sabretooth in this video. Yeah. This is a thicker one. It's going to go in my Marvel bookshelf over there. All my trades. Anything that has a spine, like with words on the spine. All my TPBs. I throw all those over there. So that's cool. It looks interesting. Back to nature. And then grab this Sabretooth book, strictly because Gambit is on the cover. And I'm not sure if I have it. If I do, I will sell it. But I collect any and all Gambit covers. I'm not picky at all. If Gambit is anywhere on the cover, even with Howard the Duck, I will get it. And then a Avengers vs. X-Men #1. I have the full A vs. X run and a few of the A plus X books, but I did not have this #1. Okay. I got some All-Star Squadrons. I gotta wrap this book up. My daughter's on her way over here, and I gotta be ready, so I might call it quits here. Yeah, I will. So some All-Star Squadrons, just some Origin books. You get Amazing Man, Johnny Quick. It's the only Johnny Quick cover I have, so that's a good one. Starman, I have a #1, but I like this. Cool. I don't know. Figured I'd check out his origin. And Amazing Man, underrated character for sure. You know, you didn't have too many black characters, whatever, in the at all, really. So anytime you can get a first appearance and origin of one, why not? I've always liked Amazing Man. Cool. It's kind of goofy. Alright, and then this will be the last one I show. It's not the first Cardiac, is it? No, I don't believe so. But whatever. Can't pass up Amazing for less than $1. Alright guys, well thanks for watching. I will be back with another video shortly, probably parts 4, 5, and 6, I bet. Cool Defenders book. Alright. Take care. Peace.